Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Meaty69, and today we are going to drop down quite a few tiers. We're going to go down to tier 5, and we're going to talk about the Ram 2. Tier 5 USA medium tank. It's been in stores quite a few times, and it's actually a very nice tier 5 tank. Other than the Matilda black print, it is way above the rest in DPM. The penetration is on the lower side. The alpha is on the lower side with 90, but the reload is 2.8 seconds. So you're pumping out 90 or so damage every 2.8 seconds. The aim time is 2.07, which is meh. Depression 8 degrees, which is okay. Hull armor and turret armor is actually not too bad. 76 on the hull, on the front, 63 on the sides, and 38 on the back. And the turret armor is 76. So you will get some bounces, especially in tier 4s, against the autoloaders, the A20s, the Lux, and so on. The Leopards, tier 5. You will get some bounces. And I really like this tank for a tier 5. It's my sort of go-to tank if I do play tier 5, to make some credits, just to have a bit of relaxation in lower tiers. Although I don't see many about, but then having said that, I don't really play lower tiers much now. It is really hard to ace. You'll see I've got 2 battles for you, and I have a really good battle, but it was just a first class, so I haven't actually got an ace battle recorded. Now I think I've got one on my channel somewhere. I'm not sure, maybe a 7 kill. I'm not actually not too certain, but I think I've definitely done a video on this before. As you see, 2.9 seconds. With adrenaline, obviously that goes down quite a lot. And you'll see here we've got a few tanks to our left, got a few tanks to our right. So I'm just going to stop, push forward a little bit, wait until they shoot, poke out. I know there is 3 tanks there. This Panzer 3-4, it's got quite good frontal armor, so luckily he's coming out sideways. And then we have this Chi-He. And you see there's 78, and adrenaline, pump the adrenaline, 2.4 seconds, and we can take him out pretty quickly. And now we've got the Type T-34. I know he's got a good reload, not much different to mine if he's using that gun, which I can clearly see he is. We missed there, so we missed the kill shot, but he is gone. And now we've got the Panzer 3-4 to the left. I believe the T-1025 will take him out, and that's exactly what he does do. The speed in this tank is not too bad either. So pretty much everything about this tank is okay, and it is fun. And I love tanks with such quick reloads, like poke in, poke out, or if they're not looking at you, just like this. You got the Hetzer. Bang, bang, 98 damage, which is a nice roll for this tank. And he's just shot 100 damage there. And we had 105 damage. And we have completely just destroyed him before he's even looked at us. And now we've got the B1 and the KV1. Again, side of the B1. I know he's got a good reload as well, but we'll shoot him twice, and then our AMX-40 can take him out. And I enjoy this tank, especially against tanks like the KV1 that has got a slight long reload if he's using the big gun, which he is. And then you can just circle him, or you can just pump out about 500 damage before he's even reloaded. And that's what I love about this tank. You just poke in, poke out. If they shoot, you know you've got a few shots on them before they reload it. So 1500 damage there. We do make a little bit of credits, 80,000 to be precise, so it is nice credit earner. Moving on to our next battle. It is again a tier 4 battle, and this is the battle I think I had a really good battle. and I only see first class at the end. So we've got this player 7-6 blah blah blah. To our right we've got the Chaffee and we've got the Loosh in the middle. But I'm more focused on this M4 because the M4 is a good tank. It is a really good tank, good gun. Armor, well, armor's not much, but it is a player. So that was a nice shot there. 59 damage though. So you do get some low rolls, and then you get 103 the next shot. So the Chaffee is now down at really low health. The Loosh there is full health, but I'm now going to go and focus on this M4 because he, even though he's just a player, but the tank wise he is the most dangerous. So we get him down to a one shot and we clear him. The Chaffee, I believe, has gone, and now we can get behind this Loosh. The Loosh used to be my favourite tank in the game before that big nerf. I had like 1400 battles in that tank, and it was the most fun tank in the game, especially back in the day when you rolled two of them. You used to be able to go 20 to 30 battles unbeaten, and that was when I cared nothing about stats. It was just playing the game for fun. And then they killed it, and that is when I pretty much upped my game and started to learn the game. As soon as they killed that Loosh, that is when I started to learn my game. Back then I had about 800 average damage, and then I had to learn the game. With the Loosh you don't have to, you just roll in a platoon and you shoot the reds. So already we have 2 kills. It is 4 against 4. We've got a tank to our right, and there is a couple of tanks to the left. The 2 tanks to our left are pretty much one shots. We've got the BDR there, so we're just going to wait for him to see if he pokes around. Just going to wait for him to push, and that's exactly what he does. And we managed to take him out. And now we have the VK. Quite good armor-ish. Well, I say that, not great armor-ish. And look, he's not even looking at me, and I can just pump out my DPM. Still not shooting. And that's why a tank with such quick reload is so fun to play in lower tiers, where a lot of people, to be honest, they don't know what they're doing. And you can just pump out, and you can see it's seal clubbing. It is seal clubbing, but it is fun. And when you've had a bad day in tier 10 or 9 or 8, just dropping down these tiers can also just be relaxing and fun. And after all, it's a game. You're supposed to have fun. So we take out that Hetzer there, and we finish on 5 kills. And I thought it was an amazing battle. I did think I had a really good battle. I carried the team, and we did finish on a first class, as I've said, 2.2k damage, 50,000 credits with no missions. And look at my damage compared to the team. Completely carried. I did half the damage on my own. So that is the round 2, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.